Hi guys, I'm Jay, and I'm waving like, like can you see that? Hi guys, it's Jay. um, I'm back to give you another weekly dose of inspiration and motivation, especially during this time. Typically, I do my 1 minute with Jays where I film wherever I am. This may go a little bit longer, but as you can see, I film wherever I am, and just so I can make sure that I'm giving you something to help you for your week. So if you have some time, let's get into it. I want to talk to you about habits. Now, typically, habit experts, myself included, would tell you, okay, whatever you're doing currently that is a bad habit, find a way to interrupt the pattern and go with the new habit, create a new pattern. Okay? But it isn't that simple for most people. A minority of people can turn off something and turn something else on. That's a minority of people. A majority of people can't just turn it off and turn it on. So I want to talk to you today about habit stacking. Now, there was a 2007 Oxford University study that studied the difference in neurons between infants and adults. All right, so looking at the neurons in the brain for infants and adults, and they found that adults had 41% less neurons than infants. Now, when you take a look at this, you have to ask yourself, how is that possible? Right? Babies are just learning. They can't walk yet. They can't talk yet. They have to develop into those certain stages. While adults, we've been here for a while. We have experiences. Well, understand that over time, right, as you begin to use your brain in different ways, the primary focus of your brain will focus neurons on whatever that is, and then you will lose certain neurons that you don't necessarily need, if that makes sense. I'm trying to simplify this and make this as easy to understand as possible. So you focus your brain on one thing, and other things that you don't normally use your brain for, those connections are lost and you begin to lose neurons. So as an adult, you have less neurons, but you have stronger cohesiveness and stronger connectivity to the things that you do on a regular basis. Okay? Infants have way more neurons than us adults because they're a blank canvas. All right? And they're in the process of learning. All right. So we have to be able to use the current connections as adults that we have to create a new habit called habit stacking. When you take a current habit that you have, a current thing that you do, a current routine that you do, and you just add something to it. You don't necessarily take that old thing away, but you add something to a current habit. So I want you, especially during this time, especially during lockdown, especially during quarantine, although businesses are opening up, I believe we're 50% open now with certain businesses, and we're doing outside eating and things like that. But we still have the social distancing protocols in place, and people are still in their homes, things like that. This is the perfect time to concentrate on things you want to improve. And it's simple. I'll use an example. Let's see. I'm trying to do this off the top of my head. Meditation. If you are looking to improve your concentration and you want to be able to meditate and you want to be able to help calm yourself and center yourself, tell me about your morning routine. You may tell me you wake up, you let the dog out, you feed the cats, you may watch a little bit of TV with your children, or maybe help feed the children, get them up, change them, and then you may sit down and you may have breakfast. All right, tell me what you normally eat. You say, okay, I may have 2 scrambled eggs, Jay, and a glass of orange juice. That's my morning routine. That's my morning habit. What can I do? Why does this even matter to me, Jay? When you scramble your eggs, when you make your juice, when you sit down, at that moment, that is your current routine, your current habit. In that moment, I want you to meditate. All right? You grab your plate, you grab your cup, you sit down. I want you to sit there, and I want you to concentrate, and I want you to be centered. I want you to take a couple of deep breaths, and I want you to just be present in the moment. Concentrate on just calming your breathing down, breathing in, breathing out. I want you to do that for 1 to 2 minutes. That's it. That's it. I want you to do that consistently if that is what you're looking to do. All right? People commonly have issues with trying to figure out a workout pattern. Tell me about your routine towards the end of your day. All right? If you are still able to work, bless you, and I'm happy that you're still able to work. What is your routine when you come home? What's the first thing you do? Do you come home, you check the mail? You come home, you turn on TV? Maybe you change your work clothes, maybe you take a shower. Somewhere in there, in that typical pattern, maybe it's when you change your work clothes. When you get ready to change, I want you to take off whatever shoes you have on currently, because I don't know what kind of work you do. Whatever shoes you currently do, whatever work you come from doing, when you take off your shoes, I want you to take off those shoes and put on a pair of gym sneakers. Put on a pair of running shoes. You come home, you change, you put those on. I want you to just focus on that. We're adding a new habit stacking. We're adding a new habit on top of your current habit. And then we continually build. All right, and this video is already getting way too long. So leave me some comments below if this was helpful, if this can help you. If you want to hear some more about habit stacking, I can go into way more depth than that, but I want to keep this video pretty short. I love you guys. I thank you guys. Be safe. Bye.